And so I really have to pick and choose which battle am I going to fight right now. Is it going to be my skin? Is it going to be my digestion? Hi, my health enthusiasts. Today we are doing my 28-week pregnancy update. And that's so crazy to say. I can't even believe that I'm here. It's so overwhelming. It's so scary. It's exciting, yes, but more so I feel like, maybe you guys feel like this too, maybe not, but I feel like my pregnancy is just flying by. I feel like I got pregnant. I feel like I just told Justin. I feel like I just took the pregnancy test and just told him and just told our family, and I don't know, it's crazy. But anyways, today I want to talk about week 28. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm so glad that you're here. One, please hit that little red subscribe button and hit the like button if you like this kind of video. Two, if you are also pregnant, please write in the comments below your due date and how many weeks you're pregnant, and then if you're having a boy or girl. I love seeing you guys chat with each other. That's probably my favorite thing of these vlogs. Anyways, week 28. We're gonna get personal this week for sure. Symptoms. I've had my first couple sleepless nights. I've been really sleeping really well this whole time, and I've had a couple tough nights of sleeping. It took me a while. I did not get one of those pillows. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you kind of know that I'm kind of a minimalist, and I don't want stuff. I've even had brands offer me pillows, and I don't want stuff. I just don't want clutter. What am I going to do with that after I have a baby, you know? The other night, I was instantly regretting telling them no, that I didn't want a pillow. But what I've been doing is just taking another blanket, an additional comforter. I have a down comforter, and I've just been rolling it up and kind of putting it between my legs and kind of under my belly, and that's really been helping. It's kind of been supporting my belly and making me feel a lot better. What else can I tell you this week? I did gain 2 more pounds. I'm 28 weeks and at a total of 10 pounds right now. I'm technically, because I knew when I was pregnant and I knew how much I weighed at that time when I first got pregnant, I'm technically, I think, at 13 pounds. But according to my midwife, I'm at 10. But I know I put on a little more than that. The doctor said that I have to gain another 15, possibly 20. That's so insane to me. They said that I need to gain anywhere from 25 to 35 pounds. So I have about 2.5 months to put on 15 to 20 more pounds. That's so crazy to me. So crazy to me. What else has changed this week? I definitely had to adjust my workouts for sure. Part of it was because I was traveling, I was flying. Now my first flight there to where we went, I got really swollen, my legs got really swollen, and it took about 2 days for that to come down, so that took a while. Now, please keep in mind that I've had a lot of digestion issues my whole life, and so was it because of baby, was it because of that, who knows, I don't know, but it took 2 days to come down, and then once it finally did, I felt great. Workouts, as I started to say, I've had to adjust them. I definitely can't do as much as I was doing before, which is fine. I definitely would much rather have a healthy baby than worry about all the other stuff. So I've just been moving as much as I can. I walked every day, and when I was in Illinois, even though it was cold, I still walked, and that I really enjoyed that. That seems to be what makes me feel my best. The doctor did express some concern about my vitamin D levels again, and so I'm definitely going to work on that again this week, on making sure that I just get in easy to absorb vitamin D. Definitely taking my magnesium still. As far as things that are personal, constipation. This is my first time dealing with that this whole pregnancy, which I'm really fortunate for that. I don't really know what to do. I've definitely started taking my prenatals every other day to try to hopefully help with that. I've been taking warm baths. I've been taking magnesium. I've been drinking a crazy amount of water. It's a goal every day for me to drink at least 3 liters. So it's, yeah, I've been doing my best to just, I don't know. anyways, so that's been a little tough. What else can I tell you? What else is new? Baby's moving like crazy. Now when I lay on my side, I feel the baby moving like over here. Like almost like it's trying to walk on the mattress or the couch, wherever I'm laying. So that's crazy. I haven't had any like real boob leakage, if you will. Sorry, this is a personal vlog, you guys. If you guys are pregnant, you know. I haven't had any real like colostrum leakage. I can see it though. I mean, like in the mornings I can see it like on my nipples, but I can't aside from that, I haven't been like leaking or anything like that like some women do at this time. Nursery is not put together. So if you guys are feeling behind, I really hope that this vlog makes you feel really good about yourself. I don't know, I feel doing the nursery is kind of making me a little anxious. So I'm taking my time with that. We're getting the carpets cleaned next Wednesday. So I'll get the carpet cleaned in the nursery and then the rest of the house as well. And then I'll start moving stuff in. So I am reading this really good book. It's called The First 40 Days. So if you guys are into that kind of thing, definitely grab that. This is not a plug. My girlfriend bought it for me, so it's not sponsored. But it's really good, and it talks a lot about how us as women need to focus more on making sure that our environment is comfortable and clean and organized versus what color the nursery is and what kind of fancy baby products we're purchasing. And so that was really, I've definitely felt that way, but it was kind of nice to get that permission from this book, I guess, if you will. Of course, just like any other girl or woman, I love style. I love seeing cute things, and that excites me. But I also don't want that to overwhelm, you know, the importance of like making sure our space is cozy and comfortable and makes sense for us. So yeah, so that was kind of nice to kind of slow down with that. I still haven't decided if we're gonna get a crib. If you guys are kind of in that boat with me, please put in the comments below. I'm just like, they're not gonna sleep in it. The baby's gonna sleep in our room. You know, why am I gonna go buy this crib? Yeah, so I'm kind of indifferent on that right now. And truthfully, to be totally honest with you, the only idea is like, well, I want a cute like photo of the baby in the crib. You know? So there's your, you know, honesty for that. Yeah, we just can't, we just can't decide. So we're kind of taking our time with that. Our mother-in-law did get us this amazing pack and play, which has like a baby changing station on top of it and a bassinet. So I think we might just use that. We haven't put it together yet. We got it for Christmas back in December. And we haven't put it up yet because, I don't know, one, it's kind of making us nervous, and two, I was kind of like, well, where are we going to put it? Because we don't have any place yet. So it's currently in the garage in the box still. But let's talk about baby this week according to my app. Again, I use the Bump app for those of you guys wondering. There's a lot out there. This is just the one I use. It was free. So this says this week at 28 weeks that baby's the size of an eggplant. It's so silly to me when they say that because it's like eggplants are a million different sizes. It says it's 14.8 inches and 2.2 pounds. Now I know that our baby is bigger than that because it was at our 20-week anatomy scan. We are doing another anatomy scan, and I have something else to tell you about that I like don't love, but I'm trying to be open and honest with you guys, so I will talk about that here at the end of this video. It says baby's starting to develop more fat, so the wrinkly skin will start to get smoother. Baby's lungs are mature enough that if it's born now, that he or she would probably survive, so that's really cool. Baby's putting on layers of fat. It now weighs around 2.5 pounds. This is officially the 3rd trimester, which is, again, is so crazy. I'm like, what? What else? Yeah, something I want to talk about. I had my glucose test this week. I don't even know. I'm going to try really hard like not to get upset, but it was hard. It was really hard for me. My mom is hypoglycemic and has always had really trouble with her blood sugar. She did have gestational diabetes when she was pregnant with 2 of my siblings. She doesn't remember who though. Her father actually died at 49 because of diabetes, and he was never overweight or anything like that. and he actually died at a very young age with diabetes. So my issue with blood sugar has always been definitely something that's on the forefront of my mind. In the beginning of my pregnancy, I was testing my blood sugar regularly because I was having really bad bouts of low blood sugar, and it was really scary for me at first. I was doing photo shoots and I was definitely pushing myself a little bit harder than I think I should have, but it was definitely a concern. And so I stopped testing it though. Once I was testing it and things were fine, and even if I would have a snack or a piece of chocolate, it seemed to be okay. And anyways, so I had the glucose test, and that was last week, and they called me on Friday and said that it actually was really high, and that I needed to schedule another appointment. So just being super transparent with you guys, I have an appointment on Wednesday. It's like a 3-hour long test, and it's a little bit scary, but to be able to have the baby at the birthing center or a home birth, we have to make sure that my blood sugar is where it needs to be. So am I super surprised by this? No, I'm not. I do know that being vegan or vegetarian, it's even harder to keep your blood sugar stable when you're pregnant, so I am aware of that. The really tricky part is that I struggle with digestion. I struggle with a lot of issues. I struggle with tinea versicolor, as most of you guys know, which is fungal on the skin, and so I really have to pick and choose which battle am I going to fight right now. Is it going to be my skin? Is it going to be my digestion? Is it going to be my blood sugar? And so it's a little bit challenging, and so I hope that you guys find this encouraging, that if you guys are dealing with this, here I am. I'm very knowledgeable in herbs, I'm very knowledgeable on diet, and I'm still having a hard time. So I hope that that's encouraging for you and not discouraging. But yeah, I created my YouTube, and I want to be honest, so there's that. And it's hard. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I had a really rough day yesterday. It's just not, it's frustrating because you want it to go good, and you want it to be an easy process, and then just the last 2 weeks, stuff has kind of come up, so that's been a little challenging, but I'm working on it. We're definitely working on it, so we'll see how my appointment goes on Wednesday and what happens with all that test, but I'm doing my best to stay calm and not stress about it, so we'll see. Yeah, so there's that. Anyways, I'll show you guys the bump. It's out of control right now. Baby has been hanging out really low, I feel like, the last 2 weeks or so. Yeah, and so there's putting a lot of pressure on my bowels. But this is the bump. Ow, even right now that hurt. This is the bump right now. I would pull my skirt up, but I'm not in the mood for that. So this is the bump right now. It's pretty crazy, you guys. It feels huge and crazy, but yeah, here it is. Anyways, yeah, if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, because it does really support my channel. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. If you've gone through that, or maybe went through that, I would love to hear about it. I'm just trying to, like I said, be as honest and transparent as I can. And it's not easy when you're pregnant, because I just want to like keep it all to myself and go through this process and not share, but it's like, what good does that do? It really doesn't do any good. So anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you on my next video. Bye.